keep the break fee very low. I mean, that they wanted to at least give the opportunity to another potential buyer to come in. So it's $200 million worth only about 50 cents a share, or an LP unit, if you want to call it, for equity office. So that bar was set low, and there's been a lot of conversation in the market about the possibility that another buyer might come in, fueled yesterday by a research report out of Citigroup saying that an overbid might be likely, or at least giving the sense that given the economic conditions, an overbid might be likely. It's still not here, by the way. A number of outstanding questions also. One is Vornado, the huge REIT that has also had an incredible run. Is that a part of this potential group? I don't know, but I've heard that name enough to certainly not have to sit here and say that it's not a possibility. That would add, of course, a strategic buyer to the overall group, perhaps enable it also to see some synergies and pay an even higher price, because you're going to have to pay a higher price than $48.50 certainly, but even a price that you might want to be out of the reach of Blackstone, because Blackstone does have the right to match on this deal. So we'll see if in fact it does happen. Blackstone, by the way, signed up a slew of banks. Now, I've heard some different things in terms of whether they are obligated to only finance the Blackstone offer, but there they are. Look at that team. That's an awful lot of money you got there. A huge commitment, by the way, from Blackstone for equity. There's also another commitment from some of these banks for equity and debt as well. Yes, Michelle?
Oliver Stone, conspiracy theory question here.
Yeah, sure.
With all of this talk about whether or not private equity is going to be accused of collusion, etc., the fact that we see this bidder jumping in on a deal that's already agreed to, I'm crazy, right?
Well, it doesn't hurt the case if it does happen. In fact, it helps their defense. But I can't imagine that they would put all that money on the line just to help everybody else out with private equity. But you're right. I mean, in terms of the face of it, the DOJ,
Ryse,
some sort of collusion would
Ryse.
become a little bit more specious if, you get guys jumping up at deals. But it's never happened, so we'll watch and see what the effect does.
David Faber, thank you very much. It's not often that something that happens in the UK really starts to affect our markets here, but some people believe that the surprise rate hike in the UK by the Bank of England overnight is helping juice our markets, along with the equity office deal that David's just been talking about. Dow Industrials up 36 points.